Coming to our demo part, this is the login page for all the modules like admin, internal user and the external users. Here the registration page will looks like this, where the external user can create his own account by providing the details of his account. I am creating a external user which name Ramya. While clicking on the register users page, it will show up a pop-up and it will create the user. But when the user has been created, that should be enabled by the admin account. Here we can see that the user Ramya has been created, but it is not enabled by the admin, so it is mentioned 0. So if Ramya tried to access the account, she is not able to access it. With login as an admin, while clicking on the external user request, here he can able to see the username Ramya, and if he accept the request, it will be enabled as 1, and if he decline the request, it will be enabled as 0. Accepting, the user has been created. Coming to other views of the admin home page, this is the admin view page where he is having all his details. This is a edit page for the admin. Changing any one field can reflect in the view details. Internal user request. If the internal user like employee, here the Sahitya has requested the external user SA for view transactions or view the SA details. To accept it, she can view the details of the external user SA. But if we decline, she won't be able to access the user SA. Manage internal user page, where the admin can add an internal user while providing all the field and clicking on the button. Transaction pending page will describe about the critical transactions. With a particular transaction ID, this is a source account and this is a target account. He is asking us to debit the amount of 1,500, which is more than $1,000. So admin page where admin has to approve the request. While approving the request, the amount will be get transferred. Coming to the log file, here it will store all the details of the admin page where he used a view page, edit page, external user request. All the logs have been recorded in the log file. Now we'll log in as a external user Ramya. This is a home page for the external user account. Here the view details is about the details for the Ramya where she is entered, and she can edit her details. She can transfer the fund to some other account through a account number, amount should be transferred, and OTP generation. We can get all the details from the PHP My Admin. For example, if she want to transfer the amount to Shravan, amount to be transferred is $100. OTP will be generated each and every time when it is requested in the OTP table. Fail to transfer the money, please ask the banker and try again, because the Ramya account doesn't have enough funds to transfer the amount. Clicking on the credit button, she can add some funds into her account with entering the amount and click on submit. Credited successfully. Now she can transfer to the account. Each and every time the OTP will be generated, and we need to fetch a new OTP that has been generated. Transferred amount successfully. Can also check logging into the Shravan account and check the funds is not got credited or not. Clicking on the debit, exactly like a transfer button, but debit the amount from the account. Insufficient balance. Transferred amount successfully. The transaction page will record all the transactions that is done in the account with a particular time, the transaction ID and the transaction type and what is the amount it got transacted. This is about the external home page. The external another user page will be a merchant. Will be having all the features exactly similar with only one. He can transfer the amount to an external merchant account also. Coming to the internal employee page, this is the internal user home page. Clicking on the view details can see the the details for the employee. Can also edit the details. Can also access a request, which is this request is accessing for the admin to approve. See a user page. We are accessing a request for Ramya to view the transaction. For this, the admin has to approve the request. Clicking on the view user details page, she can check the access for both sample and Ramya. As she accessed Ramya and the admin has been approved it, she can access her view page and also a transactions page. If the user forgot the password, can also reset the password with the forgot password link, where he need to enter his user name, one-time password which is generated in a database, and the new password. Later he can log in on account.